What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Don. We back with another video, man. Man, oh man, oh man. It seems like there has been a change in the Knicks organization. But before I get to that, let's look at the Atlanta Hawks stats, and the Atlanta Hawks stats are gonna prove my point. The New York Knicks, if you look really closely at these stats here, are way better when the young guys are in and pretty much the starters are very expendable at this time. And it is clear and obvious that this should be a way going forward. And I think that message has now been relayed to Tom Thibodeau. And if you don't believe me, I'll give you like a few more seconds to look at these stats. Randall 8, Robinson, we don't count him for points. He had his rebounds. Burks played fantastic. You know what I'm saying? RJ did his thing. But I want to look at, and even Fournier did too, but I want to look at guys like Obi Toppin, guys like Quickly, guys like Grimes. The youthful energy was the energy that we have been missing. And it is so clear that nobody can ignore it anymore. And it's now to the point where you start seeing articles like this, where it's clear now that Kemba Walker is now out of the starting lineup. Not even surprising. I think he's gonna get traded. Probably, he'll probably get traded with somebody else before the deadline. Um, the craziest case scenario would be if Kemba got traded with Julius Randle, because I don't think we really need Julius Randle. The way, like the for me, the way Julius Randle plays, I think Julius Randle can have an impact, but the way he plays, it doesn't fit the style of the team. If we're trying to be this young running team, Randle slows up everything for that. I do think that we need to find a way to steady our energy. Because sometimes when Quickly pushes the ball, he's pushing fast, 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 pushing fast. Like sometimes we have to find ways to control it on offensive and then defensively also get back, which is what we were doing. But when guys like Obi Toppin, for example, run that fast break, we can throw that pass. But we don't have to do stuff like that three, four, 5 times because it's a crazy pace. If we can do it at the pace in a controlled manner, I'm all for it. And you see guys like Burks are thriving. I'm reading today that Burks now will be the starting point guard. Listen, man, things are changing in New York. A lot of these starters, I think it may be a mixture of what we've seen against the Hawks. You got a lot of the young guys, and then you still got Burks, you got Barrett, you know what I'm saying, and Fournier that will still do their thing. And then Randall will be asked to defer. I think that's the best way to go about it. I think I think Randall has to defer more, but just make it clear that he needs to play within the style of the offense. We don't need that ISO ball nonsense that he's been doing because it's not necessary. It's lost us a lot of games at this point. We are now 11-9. You know what I'm saying? So it's really um, up to the players who start to figure out how they want to play. But because I think positions are for the taking, guys like OB and Quickly have been playing too well to be ignored anymore. You can tell the stats are there. Even though, look at RJ Barrett here too. 31 minutes, plus 18, 15 points. I like that contribution from RJ. Quiet but solid contribution. I don't mind those. He doesn't need to score 20 for me. If he scores 15 and contributes this way, we win every game. And I love that. Even guys like Jericho Sims doing their thing. Jericho Sims has talent as well. I'm liking him more than Mitchell Robinson, but it's still early for Jericho Sims. But we're gonna build on that. There's a lot to build on with this team. That's what we gotta understand. And Tom Thibodeau can't be doing that nonsense he's doing anymore with the veterans. And I think he's been told. I think he's reached his limit, and that's how you got to go about it. There comes a certain point where you just got to say, okay, I've tried these and these such and such lineups. It hasn't worked. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go make changes that will allow us to win more games. And I think this now is Tom Thibodeau saying we want to win more games. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. 11-9 on the season. Yeah, man. I think that's what's gonna happen going forward. It's unfortunate for Kemba. It was a homecoming for him, but he hasn't played well. He hasn't looked like the player he was 2 years ago. Unfortunately, even guys like Julius Randle have significantly regressed. But it's for Randle. It's more because he forces to play, not because he can't adjust his game. I still think he can be effective here in certain moments. You know, he doesn't have to do the ISO every time, but if he likes the matchup, try it. If not, move the ball and move the ball quicker. You know, don't wait till 3 seconds in the shot clock to pass the ball quickly. That doesn't make sense. You know, and now maybe this opens up an opportunity for Kevin Knox and McBride. Maybe you know you got to go with the youth if the youth is performing. Couldn't go with the veteran guys forever. Veteran guys were costing us a good 6, 7 games. You know what I'm saying? But that's just Don talking to you. You know, I knew these changes was coming a long time ago. I've been telling you guys that I would be willing to trade Kemba Walker, Randall as well. RJ will contribute in his own ways. Don't expect RJ to be a 20-point scorer, but if he can contribute this way with the young guys, that's fine with me. And that gives us another variety because RJ likes to slash. So if RJ can slash more with the young guys, and the young guys are just running it up, Obi is doing the lobs, quickly shooting. Derrick Rose is picking his passes. Burks is hitting his shots. Like I said before, Randall picks his moments. Now you have a team that has an identity. Identity is what we were lacking because everybody was trying to do everything through Randall and nothing else. That is absolutely not a game plan that's going to win us games, and they've been told. Upper managers has told Tibbs this and this is what we're going to do, and now they're going to do it. Let your boy Don know in the comment section what you think. I think we can give Brooklyn Nets a solid game. Might even surprise them. I don't know if we're going to beat them. It's going to take a full team effort, but anything is possible. Last year, we weren't too far away from beating them. So this year, if we come out with that young energy, might catch them by surprise. And then we got to play that defense 4 quarters, and then we get in a good position. But let your boy Don know what you think in the comment section, man. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos. And I'll see you next time, man. Peace. I'm out.